And I've been there. I completely understand that story. I was driving to work one day. I working in a very hostile environment, and I had an anxiety attack, and I thought I was having a heart attack. And I was by myself in the car, so I had to pull over, and I called 911, and they rushed me to the hospital. Um, but to this day, if I drive by that spot, I still get a feeling.
You still get it. I understand. When I drive by my building, sometimes it's like, whew.
Right,
Yeah.
I do. I get a spot and I'm like, wow, that could have taken a very different turn.
Yeah.
And that was, I think, the day that I said, okay, I've got to get out of here. I've got to get out, instead of, because I am a perseverer. I'm one like, all right, I can figure this out.
Try to stick it out. Yeah.
Push through. And I was like, I can't do that at all. And then especially when my children noticed, and they're like, hey, you're a totally different person, because it changes you.
Yeah. You never know how things are affecting people, like even on a day-to-day basis. Like that was an experience for you. I had my experience, but you move through life and not really realize how many other people might be in that same space. This is how people snap. Unfortunately, they just get to a point where they just can't take it anymore. And it's just that bad, but you have got to release before you get to that point. Like if it's not serving you, let it go and move on, because you're really only hurting yourself. That place of employment is gonna hire somebody to replace you, as fast as they can. Yes.
Not blink an eye. They will not
as fast, and we give so much to it. We're there 8 hours or more a day, and
committed.
Just committed. We take it home with us. We're so committed, and
right.
Yeah, you got to let that thing go.
I tell that story to entrepreneurs or people who think that they want to open their own business, because I want them to realize, as much effort and energy as we put into other people, I'm making other people lots of money. I'm selling other people's products. Believing in that business, in that building. We need to have that same amount of faith for ourselves.
Yeah, you do.
And what God has planted in us, to be able to give to the world. And so that was one of the reasons that I started the podcast. I wanted to talk to entrepreneurs such as yourself that are passionate and that are in love with their life now, and that love what they're doing, and that they're living out their passion.